like the road you are walking on, start paving another. Popular quote by our sonorous Dolly Parton, the quintessential. My guest today on Prime Woman is one such beautiful lady who saw a need, didn't like the road she was walking on, and chose to tread other roads to get to her destination. She saw needs to be met and didn't wait for no one to say go. She took that chance. Solved not just one need, 2 needs, no, 3, no, several needs. Let's get to find out who. Welcome to Prime Woman. Thank you so very much for gracing our studios. Of course, one of my colleagues, as a matter of fact, my supervisor, hi, Miss Lizzie, the Queen, would say to her guest, I am in your house, but it is my studio. So this is my studio. I'm taking a leave from my boss.
Good to be here. Thank you for having me.
We have seen your very elite and rich profile. How did Funmi Bello rise to become the chief executive of Opulent Ceramics today?
When there is a need, there has to be a supply. For me, it wasn't out of my own need. In Unilorin, there were no people living on campus and doing business on campus because it was a permanent site. So they had to always live at the close of the schoolhouse and go back home. So the hostel boarders find it difficult to eat when it's late. And I saw that need. I was part of those people that actually needed to eat. And I felt like somebody should do this. And I don't just look out to people to do something. It starts with me.
Awesome. One of Nigeria's slogans says, change starts with me.
That's true. That's true.
Who was Funmi before being Funmi Bello? Where did she come from?
I actually find it difficult to express who I was then because I just saw somebody so versatile and still tender. But you know, there's a mindset that was in me that when there's a problem, you just have to be solution oriented. So if I have to define who Funmi Oladotun was then, I would just call her tender. Like I will see the solution-oriented person in a different light. So many people limited my personality because I was an introvert, but they don't see that solution orientation as something that is really a light, something that's a cynosure to see. But I will call Funmi then as a tender person. I don't believe somebody can be born with some skills, especially the fact that so many skills have to be learned, whether directly or indirectly. I lived with my mom and my grandmother, and I realized that entrepreneurship is solution to people. It's not just looking for their money. My mother did business, and I realized that from her need, She was a civil servant. She wasn't really needing the money, but she saw people going far to go and get ice block. And she's like, I have lights, I have freezers. Why not? Let me meet these people's need. I remember I was at bank. It's the money we save from day 1, day 2, day 3. Throughout the months, we don't touch it. And she may have a project and she'll be like, that money that is with you, go and bring it. So day 1, day 2, day 3, and that is where accountability works. I have learned accountability a long time. She will give me paper day 1, day 2, day 3 till the end of the month. It's just for me to put inside the envelope paper and wrap together and keep for her. So it doesn't meddle with other days. It's only when we need change, that was cash period, you need change.
So that probably you are the first daughter, that was why.
Oh, I'm the last child. I have 3 elder siblings, 2 sisters and a brother. And we started making ice blocks.
You don't really.
I can tell you, that business actually helped me beyond my childhood. I have done business while I was in school. I mean ice block business now.
Wow.
I did ice block business even when I got married. I was pregnant, and the easiest thing for me to do is just to start ice water in my kitchen, put it in the freezer, and come up with money. So my parents made me know that if you have done your best, you can become the best. You don't compare your best with somebody's best. That person is on their lane, you are on your lane. And growing up, I've always been hearing people say some things about me, about being slow, being sluggish. Who will give you a job? You can't get a good job if you are sluggish, if you are slow or something. But it propelled me in the sense that one of those days I told my eldest sister now that somebody said I can't get a good job with my personality. She said if you cannot get a good job, then you create one.
Wow!
I can't forget
That's exactly what you're doing.
And I was so small. I mean, I think I was about 7 or 8.
Goodness.
And I didn't forget that day because I was really depressed that day. And she was like, what's wrong with you? And I told her that somebody said I can't get a good job with my kind of personality. That I'm so sluggish, I was so slow, and I wasn't so aggressive. Then she told me that, and I took it. Since then.
Please, can you give a shout out to your elder sister?
Oh, Folake Owade, I love you. Thank you so much for being so awesome to me. I wouldn't leave my other siblings out.
Yeah, sure. Everybody has something. I'm actually getting emotional myself.
That is it. When we are talking about relationships, it starts with siblings.
Yeah, I know.
And my mom used to say something. That is, my children will not be enemy to each other.
Amen.
She was so deliberate about one helping the other. And I must say, Festus Oladotun, I love you too. Janet Ajobiewe, I love you too. Thank you for helping me and giving me the relationship that has taken me to where I am today. I must say I had a lot of good people around me growing up.
Aren't you blessed? So tell us about this story about playing with sand.
Okay. My husband is a wonderful person.
Oh, you want to give him a shout out too?
Okay, Bello. I love you always. I mean, always. Most times when I get so tired, so worried, so down and depressed at the early days of putting this together, he will say, what's wrong with you? And I say, I'm so tired. I'm rethinking it. And he'll be like, what's wrong with you? You are playing with sand and you are so tired. Who goes to to work to play with sand from morning to night and not get tired. Come on, cheer up. But you know, it gave me the real perception about what I was doing. You know,
It was actually playing with sand.
Yes.
I remember back in the days, you know, when truly and in honesty, even in the rain, remember?
Yes.
You're going and playing with sand and putting, you know,
building little huts.
Yeah.
That fun is still what is still.
Hey, when it's okay.
The fun never died. It's just that, you know, when you are looking forward to something coming out, or maybe scaling and it's not scaling, sometimes you just get so worried that what is it I'm not doing? And you know, out of all these rigorous trials, research, trials of firing, failing, and all sorts, and I'm about being depressed, it comes with that season. Tired again. Are you not playing with sand? Skills are learned. Research skill is a key in law. You have to be able to learn about your environment, what you have at hand, and what you are able to make of it. When the opportunity to make this came, I didn't know what to make, like I was naive. I had a guy when I was in school, Deacon James and his wife, and he had a friend, he still has a friend, like Dr. Funmi and one of those nights when they had the chit chats, I was serving my boyfriend then, not my husband.
Wow.
Was with them. He knew them before me, but you know, I was privileged to be in the house. He comes from outside at least to come in and learn at their feet. So one of those days he was just teasing me, Onidodo, Oni moi moi. Yes, he just said, leave this girl, what's your problem? And he said, don't worry. And he did that thing again. What's your problem? Do you want to marry her? Yes, I want to marry her. What is it? What is it? Is she selling dodo? And I looked up straight. Yes. Not dodo as it were. Not dodo as it were.
No shyness, nothing.
Anyway, as tender as I was, not really.
So how old is this tender you're talking about? Because you keep talking about tender. Were you like 20, 25, you know?
Even to look at that age now, I think I was 22. Yeah.
Really tender?
Yeah. You know, when you see somebody doing the kind of business I'm doing, it's got to be actually somebody, it's a rigorous work.
No.
I peel yam, I peel beans, I grind it, not in my room, go and grind this, come back, set up a space because the place is not permanent. I mean, I used to actually have a second thought, who sent me? But you know, there was a passion. As tender as I was there, even with the kind of course I was taking, nobody believed it. I've had people who called me then Barrister Moy. You can't imagine. But you know, people will always talk. And that doesn't stop me because at night they call me their money.
Oh yeah.
So if I must say, the opportunity came out of what I was already doing. And he asked, what do you know about clay? I said, I don't know anything. He said, do you know what miniatures are? I said, I don't. He said, you should come to my office. I have some stuff to show you. Then I went with my boyfriend. We went together and we had a very nice time because he told us about electrical insulators made out of clay, about vases made out of clay, cups made out of clay, saucers made out of clay. And it was showing us everything.
What is the relationship between onidodo, onimoimoi, and the frying of fried yam and akara? Is there a relationship between that and clay? Miniature?
I would say passion is fundamental. Whoever can turn 10 naira to 20 naira can also turn 100 naira to 1,000. It's a matter of passion. Passion is fundamental. So the passion is sown in me, not because I wasn't looking wretched, I wasn't looking like a poor girl. For her to be doing that, is it because you needed the money? No, even though the money is an addition. But the fact that I was doing that passionately, that was what he saw, and he felt like this person should be able to do this.
Oh wow.
One of those days after I came back from law school, he just gave us the key. By then I was married.
Okay.
You see, learning with the elders, they see when you are genuine.
What's the market like?
Presently, we have a wide range of products. I mean varieties when it comes to home, office space, and even landscapes. So we have lamps like this tall beautiful lamp.
The clay you use, do you import your clay?
All are locally sourced. All are locally sourced, locally processed, and locally used. And it's serving local needs. And we are going international. Talk about sculptures, talk about table vases, floor vases for consoles, for landscapes, talk about entrances, planters. We have a wide range of products.
This is Ilorin, Nigeria. I don't even know why anybody in this country should bother about importing anything, fueling other people's economy when we have all that we need in this country. Are there people who are taking a leaf from what you're doing? And how often do you go? Are there schools that in Nigeria would bother, or do you have a school where you have created space for, training and grooming, young children? What's your vision?
Presently we have about 25 young people working with us now, and I can tell you that most of them don't even know about clay before they came into this business. So we trained them and we paid them. We gave them the room to learn on the job and still serve us while here. And there are even university students that come in for CWES from time to time. And that's to tell you that we have impacted so many young people, not just the young, we have impacted generations. Because once you start training one person, one man, one woman, and we even train our women to do the most part of this, which is clay processing, you have trained a generation.
What is clay processing? For those of us who are at home and watching you, tell us what clay processing is and how we can get into this space.
All right, clay processing is the separation of impurities from clay. Clay is actually a mineral resource, let me say. So processing it is a separation, either by washing or by sieving, but majorly by washing. That's what we do here. So our women, they are so skilled and empowered to do that. So without them,
how much international window outlets you have with this? Because we see that our Nigerian people go out, they report, oh, it's imported from wherever. I'm not going to mention anybody because
we've sent our products to Burkina Faso, we've sent to UK, we've sent to US. Anyway, let me just say, as much as I believe that there's a power that can propel you forward, especially when you are already in a line that is working so well. I'm not waiting for anybody to actually come in and be a savior for me. As much as I see a need, I serve it, and that's what I do day to day. But one step at a time. Opportunities abound. If I'm to make any proposal, maybe for government to actually help us with laws that will help local industries. I mean, there's so much we can offer when it comes to local industry. Clay is something that is locally processed. We don't have to take it outside the country to process it. It's all processed in here, done here, made in here, and there's a lot we can achieve if we have a bigger power, access to fund, access to grants, access to mechanization. Because to even import machines now, it's a lot. So if we are going to ask for anything, it's for the government to look into things that can help local industries.
That's very nice.
Yes.
So between you and Engineer Bideli Bello, you're just enjoying yourselves as couples, or are there, follow-ups?
Follow-come. Okay, I have a beautiful girl and a beautiful, and some boy now.
Well, he might be beautiful as well. What tells you that boys are not beautiful?
I will tell you that he's a beautiful boy. Because, for me to be so in depth with this kind of work with two children, they understand their assignment. So many times I have to just tell them, Mommy is busy, please, I want to go and rest, I want to go and sleep, I want to go and play, and they just oblige. I must say I am blessed with two wonderful kids.
Do you want to say something to them so that they know their mommy?
Darasimi, your mommy's little girl. I love you always. Oluwa Damisi, my champ. Damisi Bobo, I love you too.
So tell me, well, you were talking about Oluwa Damisi and Darasimi.
And I'm rested. I'm still resting anyway. I don't think I'm going back to that lane. I don't just believe in excellence only in my professions won't make me a success. I'm talking about family life, educational life, because depth, insight is a thing. I'm talking about social life.
Wow.
I'm talking about health. And there's a thing that's after you have gone through so much work, the body is retiring. So if you're going to have a balanced life, you've got to balance it from now. And that is where the place of taking care of myself comes in. Okay, I have recreational activities I do alone and sometimes with my kids. I go to the pool, I swim, spend some time with nature. It's a lot I do for myself, but I like road journeys, going on holidays and vacations, but the pocket has got to be right.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
Self-knowledge is self-love, so I know how to serenade myself, to take care of myself.
Particular music that takes you up there.
Anyway, I must be very sincere, I love music. But I think I can't take the place of God out of my life. I like worship. I like to sing songs. Oh,
To the
good, Hallelujah to the Lamb, to the Lamb.
That's beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you so very much. It's been awesome talking with you. Wow. Would you tell that this lady, Barrister Funmi Bello, is a woman of substance? Not just a woman of substance, but a prime woman. It is on this note that I say, till we catch you up again next week with another prime woman, Ujunwa Kalo here, saying, I'm signing out.